웨이브.
잡아가고 있는데요? 네.
이렇게 빨리 느는 사람 처음이에요.
에이.
신기하네.
진짜.
재능이.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Oh my K-pop. What's up, everyone? Of course, this is Samuel Seo, and I would like to ask this one question. What comes to your mind when you first think of K-pop? I know a lot of people may think of a group dance in a perfect sync or an intense performance. Today, we are here at TAPAHA, the dance space, to meet the man behind all these great performances done with huge groups like TVXQ, EXO, Girls' Generation, and recently with THEBOYZ. So, shall we go meet the man behind the scene? 안녕하세요. 감사합니다. 아, 재밌네요. To create that super cool K-pop stages, it is no exaggeration to say that this person's whole body was working day and night from head to toe. So today, to answer all the curiosities of K-pop fans around the world, we have the #1 performance director, Mihawk Back with us today. Yay! 감사합니다.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, we are here at your studio academy. So, can you introduce this place to us first?
Yeah, this is TAPAHA Dance Studio Academy, which I created 1 year ago.
TAPAHA! By the way, it's the last 3 letters of Korean alphabet. 가나다라마바사 아자차카 TAPAHA. Right?
Yes. Yeah. And I'm still training upcoming dancers and K-pop artists here. And my team and I use this space also for creating choreography for many current K-pop idols as well.
Right. So, you have done a lot of dancing related work to work as an idol trainer, a choreographer, and last but not least, a performance director. So I'm also very curious about MIHAWKBACK's dancing history. When did you start dancing?
Oh, well, I started dance when I was 10, and I was just like everybody, watching K-pop idols on TV, copying their moves on stage.
Is that so? I mean, because back in the days when we were young,
Right.
I mean, we have the age gap between 8 years, but 6 years. You were born in 85, right?
Right.
So I was born in 91, so we have the 6 gaps. But despite the gap, when we were young, K-pop wasn't this huge like back in the days.
Sure,
it was
yeah.
It was relatively small compared to nowadays. So is that really the motivation behind your dancing? The K-pop, or what kind of other type of dancing did you watch growing up?
Oh, well, I was just like, I really liked HOT.
Right.
Yeah. You remember that?
Yep.
Yeah. And I, just as a kid, I was just like watching TV and then copying their moves and try to compete with the other dance teams.
Right.
And yeah, I just decided to move to Seoul because I was born around Busan. So I decided to move to Seoul to become a professional dancer when I was 16. and I moved here and got an audition. Yeah, and
So that was the beginning of everything. So he
Right,
was born in
yeah.
Busan, but decided to move to Korea when he saw all those fancy K-pop, old school K-pop, or I'd say the first generation of K-pop, such as HOT, like Shinhwa type of idol groups. And then that's how his career began as a dancer. So you are currently working as a performance director, right? So could you explain yourself about that job? you have? Yeah.
Okay. Of course, as a choreographer, I make choreography.
Right.
But as performance director, I make sure that the artists and the dancers that I work with can show off their best from start to finish. On top of that, I also take mind camera movements and angles too.
So it's more than just choreography. What he does is also including making choreographies, but also checking the angles, how they are going to be presented to the audience. So it's more than just choreographer. It's more of a director of making a group. So it's more than just training other groups and that, right? So speaking of the dance moves I could pull off, I'd like to take a little moment to learn some more moves from the #1 director. So can you teach me a little bit?
Sure, yeah, why not?
So I do have my own pick of this move that I want to learn. It's called Love Shot with EXO. So let's get right on to it.
Let's do it.
Yep. 네, 가르쳐 주시죠, 선생님.
네.
네. 오.
To this?
저게 원속도네요. 와. 그럼 한번 좀 어떻게 하는 건가요?
네. 그래서 처음에 앞에 있다가 일어나면서 빰! 일어나면은 여기에 총이 두 개가 있어요. 총이 두 개가 있어서 오른쪽으로 갔다가 그 다음에 왼쪽으로 훅 갈 때 팔꿈치를 그러니까 왼팔은 이렇게 그렇죠. 오른쪽 왼쪽 가운데로 와서 탁! 하고 들어주시면 돼요. 네. 오케이. 그 다음에 요거를 이렇게 천천히 내려주실 건데 그때 왼발 바깥쪽으로 오른발 다시 왼발 어깨에다가 총을 팡 쏘는 거예요. 자기가. 네. 그 다음에 다시 오른발부터 시작하면서 오른쪽으로 왼발 다시 가고 다시 오른발 갈 때 그 다음에 오른발로 킥을 차고 이렇게 그 오른손에 있는 이 총을 허리에다가 이렇게 딱 붙이시고 왼손은 이렇게 감아주시면 몸을 감아주시면 돼요. 네, 그렇죠. 여기서 바디 웨이브를 3번을 1, 2 하는데 오른발을 조금씩 내밀면서 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6까지. 오케이. 네.
음악 주시죠.
오, 바로?
할 수 있습니다.
표정은 지금 비장한데요. 네.
실제. 네. 네. 감사합니다. Now we all know that Samuel Seo cannot dance at all.
No way.
Now I've just proven to the world that I suck at dancing. Well, anyways, there is a typical question that idol groups get when they make a comeback. It's called a point choreography question. So when you make a choreography, do you specifically intend a choreography to be called this way, or do you design this part intentionally?
Yeah. I like to consider what will be memorable as a viewer and how suitable it will be with the artist and the song. And also I'm thinking of how it goes really easy moves, so people can try that. Yeah, and I don't really name it though, but yeah, the artists are very. They have many ideas to name it.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't really make names.
Well, thank you for answering. And yeah, of course, it's the time for director Mihawk Back to choose the 2020 K-pop performance best 3. Right. So the first one is
BTS on.
Yeah. What about On? Like, can you explain a bit? Yeah.
Yeah, I watched their music video. They're dancing like outside with a lot of crew, dance crew, and the movements are very powerful, and I like the I just like the music video, the vibe,
right,
and the ideas that dancers were like marching band, and then around them,
right,
BTS was so good. Yeah.
So for those of you who haven't watched the video of the choreography of BTS's On, you have to check the video out because it is, I'd say, the most impressive video I've ever watched a group to perform with all those amazing people without using any types of effects, video effects and all that. Like, they didn't have to put all those fancy effects to make that great video out of that choreography. So my explanation is really insufficient, so it's better for you to go check it out yourself. So the second one is
Taemin's. Taemin's Idea recently released. He's still, improving because I know him for many years, and he's still improving, and it shows with every comeback how much of a hard worker he is. Yeah, he's always amazing me. Yeah.
So he has a good personality, a good dancer, and he has potential to become a huge figure, right?
Yeah.
So he's not considered a complete figure yet to you.
Right.
So he has still a long way to go then.
Right.
Anyways, his video is amazing as well. Like, especially the way he's dressed up in a crop top and those long sleeve pants and all that. It looks really good. So for those of you who haven't checked the video out, make sure to go watch it. And the last one is?
Last one is THEBOYZ.
Right, of course, THEBOYZ, the Stealer. Yeah.
Because I made it though.
So that was his 2020 K-pop best 3. And I want to ask another question. Is there a singer or a group who will be a big shot in terms of performance?
Yeah, I think it's Kai from EXO.
EXO,
yeah. He's preparing his solo debut, and he's always asking for my honest opinion with the desire to improve. And he's really eager to learn more and more. He's already, good dancer and then good singer, good performer, and every fan knows that Kai is maybe the best dancer in K-pop industry, but he's still, he wants to learn more. He wants to know more. Yeah, I like that kind of things. So.
Okay, so he thinks the next big shot is going to be Kai, who is already a huge figure, and he believes there is more to go, more for him to go. But honestly, for me, I think he's already on the top list of everyone. So yeah, I can't imagine the next step he's gonna step up to. Like, yeah. Anyways, good luck to Kai from EXO. Yeah. So, I've seen you conduct a Q&A session through your social media, and I saw you left a reply saying that you found dancing becomes very exciting when your imagination becomes reality.
Oh, yeah.
So, what was the most exciting work recently? And what are some of your most enjoyable tasks?
Recently, my team and I directed performances for THEBOYZ
Right.
during Road to Kingdom. Road to Kingdom, Mnet survival
Right.
program. Having no live audience gave us the opportunity to try new things, and I really enjoyed creating something very like I don't know how to say, but it wasn't just choreography for them. It was just like a show. Each performance was like show, and I had to think more and more how this guy goes behind the camera, and then camera comes here, and then these were preparing something behind the camera, something like that. And it was a really hard job for me, but also I really enjoyed the whole things that I can experience. Yeah.
So he has done a TV show with Mnet called The Road to Kingdom with THEBOYZ, and that's the first time you met them, right?
Right.
Right. So that's the first time they met him, and he certainly had gone through a hard time. But the thing is, him and the group pulled off really well, so he's really satisfied with it. So anyway, so far performance has been the biggest force in the globalization of K-pop. So where do you think this should go as a big pillar of K-pop's popularity in the future?
Yeah, I believe the artist's effort and the pursuit of new ideas and movement will naturally bring K-pop to new levels.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a simple and strong question answer.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so we are down to the last question, and this year has only a month left. So what is director Mihawk Back's goal in the leftover 2020 and the future 2021?
2020. I just wanna finish all the work well. I'm working on Kai solo debut now, and THEBOYZ for some hours, and babysit.
Right. Yeah.
And there's a lot of performances ahead, so I hope everyone don't get hurt and then finish it well. And my goal in 2021 is just one thing. I just want to be happy doing my work as I am now. But I want to train myself more than I did this year because I was really busy working. So even if it means having a light workload, I want to train more.
Right. So the goal of Mihawk Back is just to be happy in 2021, but I'm pretty sure he is fully booked for 2021. By the way, his upcoming project with Kai from EXO and of course THEBOYZ next project, we can expect something out of that as well. So don't forget to check it out when it drops. Anyways, thank you so much for having us here today and sparing your time for us. Can you say any last words to the K-pop fans around the world?
I will say thank you so much for this huge love for K-pop, so that we could work. And then I'm really happy I'm working with my specialty that I really love. So please do not forget to watch every performances, K-pop idols, and just thank you so much.
Right. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is Samuel Seo, and of course, we had the #1 performer director Mihawk Back with us today. And thank you so much for sparing time with us. And that was an amazing interview. And guys, don't forget to the next episode as well. We are Oh My K-pop.